The sublime object of ideology. This introduction is done from 1. Concept introduction. 2. Lacanian influence. 3. Function of the sublime object in ideology. 4. Critique and awareness. 1. Concept introduction. The sublime object of ideology is a concept put forward by Slavoj Zizek. He draws on Lacanian psychoanalysis to understand ideology. The sublime object is not an ordinary object, but one that functions as a kind of empty signifier around which ideological fantasies are constructed. For Zizek, an ideology is not just a set of ideas or beliefs, but a complex structure that is supported by certain objects that are given a kind of elevated, sublime status. 2. Lacanian influence. Lacan's concept of the real is relevant here. The sublime object is related to the real in the sense that it represents a kind of kernel that resists symbolization. It is an object course of desire that is both within and outside of the field of the symbolic order. For example, in the context of national identity and ideological constructs, the nation state's flag can function as a sublime object. It is a physical object that is invested with a huge amount of symbolic meaning. It stands for values like freedom, unity, and patriotism. But these meanings are not inherent in the object itself. 3. Function of the sublime object in ideology. The sublime object serves to conceal the contradictions and inconsistencies within an ideology. It is a kind of nodal point around which the ideological fantasy coheres. It allows individuals to maintain their ideological beliefs, even in the face of evidence that might contradict those beliefs. In consumer culture, a particular brand logo, like the Apple logo, for some consumers, can be a sublime object. People may attach a whole set of values such as innovation, elegance, and social status to it. This attachment helps to maintain the ideology of consumerism and the desirability of constantly upgrading and purchasing new products. 4. Critique and awareness. Zizek's concept also implies a critical stance towards ideology. By identifying the sublime object, one can begin to see how ideologies work to maintain social and psychological structures. It helps to uncover the mechanisms by which individuals are interpolated, that means caught into, ideological positions. Understanding the sublime object of ideology can lead to a more self-reflective approach to our own beliefs and the ideological framework that around us, allowing us to question the natureness and inevitability of the values and objects that we hold in high esteem.